Hello, everybody. I am having a short vacation after many months of hard work, and today is my birthday. A lot of my students, especially of the test reading club, have made a wonderful birthday gift for me, reading out various things, poems and novels, etc. I'm posting it here. But I also take this opportunity to tell you that in a few days I'll be back. We are going to start a proper course for beginners, which will be followed by a proper advanced level course in YouTube. So don't worry if you don't see me online. Don't worry, don't think I'm not going to do anything. It is just a few days vacation. After this birthday is over, in a few days, by next week I'll be back. So I know that you're now thinking, happy birthday, ma'am. Thank you very much. All your prayers and blessings should be with me, and I will do a tremendous lot of hard work once again to help you reach your super awesome careers. Okay, please watch this video that my loving students from Test Reading Club have made me. It is amazing. And join our test reading club to do amazing reading programs like this. Okay, guys, see you soon.
बार बार दिन ये आए, बार बार दिल ये गाए, बार बार दिन ये आए, बार बार दिल ये गाए, तुम जियो हजारों साल, है मेरी ये आरज़ू. Happy birthday to you.
Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, dear man. Happy birthday to you. Thank you, Princey. That was a very beautiful song. On behalf of all the students of Test Reading Club, we wish you a very happy birthday, ma'am.
Happy birthday, ma'am.
We know, ma'am, that you are a bit busy and not able to join us in this session. So we are recording this video. We hope you will see it later and you'll enjoy it. Okay. So we as students of literature often hear these dialogues कि अरे लिटरेचर पढ़ रहा है, लिटरेचर पढ़ के क्या करेगा, लिटरेचर भी कोई सब्जेक्ट है, अरे ये तो वो हैं जो नॉवल पढ़ के पास हो जाते हैं. एंड ऑल्सो എന്നപ്പാ ஏன் லிட்ரேச்சர் படிக்கிற, ஒழுங்கா சயின்ஸு காமர்ஸ்னு ஏதாவது படிக்க வேண்டியது தானே. But after listening to you, ma'am, these days if someone says something to me about my subject, I give one good lecture on how poetry is everlasting and how the dilemma of Hamlet is but the dilemma of every human being. Talking about dilemma, this afternoon I went crazy like Hamlet, thinking to eat or not to eat. And also when Antony says, friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears, we do feel that the pull, the attraction towards our soul. His words attract us, and we do feel our souls drawn towards it. And the sting of sarcasm when he says, but Brutus says he was ambitious, and Brutus is an honorable man. The very emotions that bind human soul is that we study of, something that relates and resonates the very existence of life, so on and so forth. I don't really know if they understand it or not, but yes, I do, though maybe only a little. But human emotions are hard to be understood. Just in short, I want to say that, ma'am, we are all blessed. God has graced upon us and our stars have turned all favorable. That's the only reason we have you as a teacher. Now we have Princey with us reciting a wonderful poem.
This is a poem named If by Rudyard Kipling, dedicated to our beloved ma'am. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, If you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too. If you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you have spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken, and stoop and build them up with worn out tools. If you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss, and lose and start again at your beginnings, and never breathe a word about your loss. If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings nor lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you but none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and which is more, you will be a man, my son. Just like this poem, you inspire me. Words will never be enough to express my gratitude to you. Without you, I would have been lost in this ocean of literature. So, thank you. Thank you so much, dear ma'am, for always encouraging us, always inspiring us, and for always being there for us. Lots of love and respect.
We have heard, ma'am, that Wuthering Heights and Jane are your favorite works. So Chitra is presenting to you on your birthday your favorite work, an excerpt from it. Over to you, Chitra.
Ma'am, ma'am, on your birthday, the only thing I would say is thank you for existing. Now I'll be reading an excerpt by Heathcliff from Wuthering Heights. You teach me how cruel you have been, cruel and false. Why did you despise me? Why did you betray your own heart, Kathy? I have not one word of comfort. You deserve this. You have killed yourself. Yes, you may kiss me and cry and wring out my kisses and tears. They will blight you. They will damn you. You loved me. Then what right had you to leave me? What right? Answer me. For the poor fancy you felt for Linton? Because misery and degradation and death, and nothing that God or Satan could inflict would have parted us. You, of your own will, did it. I have not broken your heart. You have broken it. And in breaking it, you have broken mine. So much the worse for me that I'm strong. Do I want to live? What kind of living will it be? You, when you, oh God, would you like to live with your soul in the grave? Let me alone. Let me alone, sobbed Catherine. If I have done wrong, I am dying for it. It is enough. You left me too, but I won't upbraid you. I forgive you. Forgive me. It is hard to forgive and to look at those eyes and feel those wasted hands. Kiss me again and don't let me see your eyes. I forgive what you have done to me. I love my murderer, but yours, how can I? Thank you.
Now, ma'am, Anjali is here with us and she would like to dedicate a poem which she wrote herself to you.
Nothing too much. You are a such. How much I admire, can't tell you. You are my teacher, ideal, and motivator too. One at time stop, when near reached. Proud to be student, cause you were confident. You are the ocean, and I'm drop one.
Thank you, Anjali. Thank you so much. Now, Shweta is also here. She also would like to dedicate a poem to you which she wrote herself.
My dear Kalyani ma'am, you gave rhythm in my music. Your words specify me even when I am in Pacific. Love that you have for literature is exotic. Always you, my untouched magnetic. Indeed, you give pleasure over pain. Even words of yours touches vein of mine. You, the mixed million feel that makes me go into wild plain. You really had a special place in my heart, Chamberlain. You, my daily protein that I feel from dawn to dusk. You smells like cumin, the women of violin that I would say. Without you, literature is uncertain. You have removed a curtain called despair. When I log in at 10 p.m., I could see my expression queen in land of pen queen. Your words taste like raisin. Indeed, you made us, as if like we are in palanquin bearers. You always win our hearts and made us feel like your kith and kins. Happiest birthday to my dear Kalyani ma'am.
Thank you, Shweta. We all can resonate with it. Sabita is also here, ma'am. She also presents to you a poem which she wrote herself.
And it goes like this. The name of the poem is Literary Bird. I'm very much inspired by you, ma'am. So here are my words. I met a woman who interested me. She wrote consistently to success, you see. Said she said we would meet and share some time, maybe even have our bodies rhyme. We met as strangers, not so far apart, maybe as a part of the rhetoric here. But more than friend, I share a mentor, rightly without a self care. Night, night, my passionate woman, dream, dream, the dream of knowledge. Wake, wake me up from the household chores to let me see the world in pen down thoughts. One day, she came in my dream and said, lay in my lap and enjoy our time. Her hands run through my hair, relaxed and widened my thought. A kiss to ease away every doubt. She chat about our common lights, to cuddle and chat some more, to explore our desires with hunger, to cuddle our way to wuthering heights. That's what we made our own when we met, I and she. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for existing.
Thank you, Sabita. Our next performer for today is Lintu. She also presents a poem to you.
Hello, ma'am. Happy birthday. I wish all your dreams come true. And here goes with my poem, the title Superwoman. The star of innocence who shines on the Milky Way to show the path of success to others. The one who stood always for others to win their goals and to fly like a phoenix. The one who spent her entire life for the sake of others and failed to look into herself. But there are millions to look, care, and pray for her. And she the superwoman of the world, the one and only our Kalyani ma'am. Happy birthday, ma'am.
Thank you, Lintu. Ma'am, our next performer is Pratima, but she couldn't join us today, so she has written a poem for you, which I would read out. She writes, ma'am, Pratima, she writes, Kalyani is a word which inspires all of us in our lives. Your teaching are very effective, it is reflecting in our lives. When we are in depression, your class gives us hopefulness. When we are enjoying reading with happiness, that occurs only in test reading club. These are from your test reading club babies to a lovable Kalyani, ma'am. This is what Pratima has sent you, ma'am. Next, I would also like to say a few lines for you. I'm just a beginner and a learner, a student and trying to be a server. I know not Pope or Milton, and I know nothing about Hilton. Neither iambic pentameter or trochaic hexameter, I know them not yet, but I'll never be a cheater. I know not how to rhyme with time or how to sing a verse or hymn, but I'm sure of one thing, and that's right, God's grace and your blessings are now in sight. So I thank you, dear teacher, a guide, a thinker, and a preacher. I know not what the future holds. If I don't do research, my teacher scolds. So off I go to do research and to do a bit of word search and know about all church and not to leave myself in lurch. So Kalyani ma'am, thank you for everything. Now I understand literature and get a thing, all cause of you. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for everything. Next, we have Chitra with us, and she is also going to dedicate a poem to you.
Now I am going to read the poem How Do I Love Thee, Sonnet 43 by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. And ma'am, I would like to dedicate this poem to you. How do I love thee? Let me count ways. I love thee to the depth and breadth and height my soul can reach, when feeling out of sight, for the end of being an idle grace. I love thee to the level of every day's most quiet need by sun and candlelight. I love thee freely as men strive for right. I love thee purely as they turn from praise. I love thee with the passion put to use in my old creeds and with my childhood's faith. I love thee with a love I seemed to lose with my lost saints. I love thee with the breath, smiles, tears of all my life. And if God choose, I shall but love thee better after death. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chitra. Last but not the least, we have two amazing singers with us. First, Shweta would like to sing you a song.
உலக பூக்களின் வாசம் உனக்கு சிறை பிடிப்பேன் உலர்ந்த மேகத்தை கொண்டு நிலவின் கரை துடைப்பேன் ஏனென்றால் உன் பிறந்த நாள் ஏனென்றால் உன் பிறந்த நாள். Ma'am, wishing you a very happy birthday, ma'am. So I would like to add few words. So my perspective towards literature have entirely changed. It is because of you, ma'am, and that is how my life also changed. And one more thing is that it is because of you. You were my source of existence, ma'am, and I'm wishing you a very happy birthday. Thank you so much for inspiring me, and keep on doing that, ma'am. With regards your YouTube baby, thank you so much.
Our last thing for today is, ma'am, by Sabita. She's also here to dedicate a song to you.
With my limited words, ma'am, I'm just going to repeat the same happy birthday wish in Sanskrit. And it goes like this. शुभजन्मदिनं तुभ्यं शुभजन्मदिनं तुभ्यं शुभजन्मदिने तव हे सकलं मधुरं भूयात् शुभजन्मदिनं तुभ्यं शुभजन्मदिनं तुभ्यं शुभजन्मदिने तव हे सकलं सफलं भूयात् Sakalam cha shubham bhuyat. Thank you very much once again, ma'am, for being with us and give keep us inspiring. Thank you.
So that's
Thank you so much, ma'am.
all what we prepared. Thank you, ma'am, once again. No words are enough to thank you, so we'll just sign off now. And once again, thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you and love you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Love you so
Ma'am,
much.
hope you see the video. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, we do hope you see this video.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am. We hope.